right, so let's start with our warm-up. I'm going to stand next to my chair. I'm just going to hold on if I need to, and we're going to start warming up our ankles first. So just circling your ankle, nice big circle. That's it, going one way and then going the other way. That's it. And now swapping legs, circling that ankle, warming up that joint. That's it. Going one way, nice big circles, and then going the other way. All right. Now popping that foot down. So we're still going to work on our ankles now. I'm going to hold on for balance, and I'm just going to lift up onto my toes. And then what I'm going to do is lift my toes up. So I'm resting on my heels. Okay, lift up to the toes. And then keep the heels down and lift the toes up off the ground. So we're working our calf muscles, and then we're working the muscles in front of our legs. Okay, up and then up, and just hold them. That's it. Beautiful. So we're working our ankle joint and the muscles around our lower legs. Okay, a couple more. And last one. Up and lifting those toes. All right, just give the legs a bit of a shake. Going to work, warm up our hip flexors now. So standing nice and tall, holding onto that chair, lifting your knee up, and then I want you to extend that leg out. And then bring it down. Lift it up, extend that knee out, and then down. Okay, so we're going to do a few of these. We're warming up our hip joint and also our knees as well. That's it. Not too fast. Controlling that movement. Keeping your spine nice and long. That's it. Last one on this side. And now doing the other leg. Standing nice and tall, lifting that knee up, extending it out and bringing it down. Excellent. Controlling that movement. Warming up that hip joint and the knee as well. Okay. A few more. Keeping your posture nice and tall. Last one. And rest. So now we're just going to pop our hands on our hips and we're going to do some hip rotations. That's it. Warming this area up. Nice big circles going one way. And then going the other way. That's it. Getting nice, good range of movement in our pelvis. Excellent. Couple more. And rest. So now I'm just going to warm up our shoulders. So I want you to lift your shoulders up to your ears and then roll them back. Lift them up, roll them back. Lift them up, roll them back. That's it. Nice big movement. Lift them up, roll them back. Lift them up, roll them back. Couple more. Last one. And rest. So now what I want you to do, we're just going to bend our knees a little bit. My feet are about hip width apart. And I'm going to pretend I'm pulling in a really heavy rope. That's it. Just pulling that rope in towards you. You're twisting a little bit as you're grabbing that rope ahead of you. Pulling back with your elbows. That's it. You've got a nice strong stance with your legs. The knees are slightly bent and you're pulling that rope towards you. All right. Couple more. And rest. Okay, so now we're just going to do a little bit of a squat and a reach. I'm just going to move this out the way. So my legs are about hip width apart. I'm just going to hold my hands here. I'm going to squat down as far as I feel comfortable, and I'm going to reach out to the side, lifting my opposite leg. So squatting down, reaching out to the side. Squat, reach, that's it. See how far you can reach. And when we're squatting down, you just lower down as far as you feel comfortable. The most important thing when we're squatting down, making sure your knees don't fall inwards. That's it. So squatting down, reaching out to the side, reach, lifting that opposite leg. That's it. Reach and reach. A few more. And last one. Whew. All right, so we're all nice and warm now. So we'll start with our glute exercises. So we're going to work our glutes, do an exercise for our glute, and then we'll do a balance exercise following that. So I've got about 3 or 4 exercises. So the first one that we're going to do is our hip extension. So I'm turning facing my chair, and I'm standing nice and tall. With my leg, I'm just going to bring it back and bring it in. And I'm making sure that my knee is straight. I don't want to do this, okay? My knee is straight, I'm standing nice and tall, holding on for a little bit of balance and just bringing that leg back, just like that. Okay, so this exercise is working our big muscle of our glutes. All right. So we're just going to do this for a few times. That's it. Bringing it back. Keeping the length in your spine nice and tall. You can really feel that glute working. That's it. Few more. And rest. So now I'm going to do the other side. We're going to do 15 on each side. So I'm standing nice and tall, and I'm bringing that leg back and in. Back and in with a nice straight knee. So this is about 5. We're going to do 15. This is number 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. Beautiful. All right. So we've really worked our big muscle of our glute there. What we're going to do now is our static standing balance. So I'm sure you've all done this before, and I'm hoping that you practice your balance every day. It does help to strengthen that leg. Okay, so holding on to your chair if you need to. If you don't, if you can do your balance without holding on, that's okay. So I'm just going to put a light pressure on my chair. I'm going to lift my right leg, and it's your left leg, off the ground. And I'm going to make sure that my shoulders are relaxed. So I'm not holding on for dear life like this. My shoulders are relaxed. I've got nice tall spine. And as I'm standing tall, I can feel my abs switch on. Okay. So you can gently pull your belly button to your spine, just very, very gently, and keeping your posture nice and tall with relaxed shoulders. And I'm raising my right leg off the ground, and I'm just holding. And I'm also feeling that there is equal pressure underneath my foot. And I'm just standing there. Okay, so if you can practice this balance every day for about 30 seconds on each leg, that's great. Okay, and each time you practice, just notice how much you're holding on and see if you can just let go just a little bit. The minute you start to let go, you'll find that your foot starts to move. Okay, and that's okay. That's just the sensors underneath your foot noticing, making sure the brain is sending messages to your foot to make sure that you are standing still and rest. So now I'm going to take my other foot. I'm still holding on. I'm adjusting my posture. My shoulders are relaxed. I have equal pressure underneath my foot. I'm noticing how I'm holding on, and I'm trying to lessen that grip. As I start to lessen that grip, I can feel my foot starting to move and grip on to the ground. So I'm just standing nice and tall. That's it, just holding on for a couple more seconds. That's it, and rest. All right, just give your legs a bit of a shake. Our next exercise is going to be another glute exercise for our side hip muscles. I'm going to grab one dumbbell. I'll turn this around. And what we're going to do is a side leg raise. I'm going to rest and press this dumbbell against my outer thigh. I'm holding on for balance. So this dumbbell will act as extra resistance. Sometimes with this exercise, you can put a band around your leg and do the exercise. If you don't have a band, you can easily just put a dumbbell on the side. So I'm standing nice and tall, my shoulders are relaxed, and I'm going to lift that leg up off the ground, just like so. Okay. Not too high. That dumbbell is acting as extra resistance. That's it. So what exercise will also do, not only work the muscles of the moving leg, but also work the muscles of the standing leg. Okay. A few more, keeping that knee straight. Excellent. Keep your body nice and tall. A few more. Completely lost count, but that doesn't matter. We'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. All right. Doing the other side now. Popping the dumbbell on the other side of the leg. Standing nice and tall. And lift that leg out to the side. Keeping your toes pointed forward. 4, we're going to do 15 of these. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, and rest. Excellent. Just give your legs a little bit of a shake. All right, so I'm going to put my dumbbell down now. And we're going to work on another balance move. So I think I'll put my chair here so you can see what my legs are doing. I'm going to lift my left leg up off the ground. So this is your right leg, so it's pointing out sideways. And my right arm is pointing out to the side. And now what I'm going to do is look towards the raised arm and just hold it there. That's it. Notice how much you are holding on. Okay. If this move is too difficult, you can easily just put that toe down and just look towards that arm. Keeping the length of your spine. That's it. And rest. So now we're going to do the other side. So I'm going to pop that over there. I'm going to lift my right foot off the ground, your left foot. Lift my left arm and look towards that arm. And I'm noticing how much I'm holding on. So there's light, for me, there's light pressure. If this move is too difficult, you can touch that toe down. When you touch that toe down, you can even lessen that, the touch of the chair. And just look towards that hand. And rest. Very good. All right. So just give your legs a bit of a shake. Our next glute exercise is going to be a toe tap, a clock toe tap. Well, it's like almost like a lunge. So I'm holding on, and with my right leg, I'm going to touch forward, and then I'm going to touch sideways, and then behind me. Now, as I'm tapping my foot forward and sideways and behind, I'm actually bending the standing knee. Okay? So I'm bending the standing knee and I'm tapping my toe forward, and then I'm bending the standing knee, tapping sideways, and then bending the knee and tapping behind me. So we're going in a clock-like fashion. We're touching at 12 o'clock, you're touching at 9 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. So we're bending, it's like a single leg squat. So we bend the knee to touch forward, and then it straightens. Bend the knee to touch sideways, and then it straightens. Bend the knee to touch back, and it straightens. So we're going to do 5 of those on each leg. So standing nice and tall, holding onto your chair for balance, lifting your leg off the ground and touching forward, sideways and back. That was 1. And again, forward, sideways and back. 2, forward, sideways and back. That's 3, forward, sideways and back. That's 4. Last one on this leg. Forward, sideways and back. And rest. Ooh, give those legs a bit of a shake. So we're really affecting that standing leg. So I'm going to swap sides now. So standing nice and tall, start off with. So just fix up your posture. Make sure you're standing nice and tall. You have good length in your spine, holding on for balance. I'm now lifting my other leg, and as I touch forward, I'm bending my standing knee. Touching sideways, bending that knee, and touching behind me, and bending that knee. And again, forward, sideways, back. Beautiful. Forward, sideways, and back. We'll do another 2. Forward, sideways, and back. Last one on this leg. Forward, sideways, and back. Excellent. All right, just give your legs a bit of a shake. Our next move is going to be our standing heel to toe and moving our arms. So I'll show you the move first. So this is a dynamic balance move, which means we're going to be standing on a very reduced base of support, and we're going to move our upper body. So I'm going to stand heel to toe. I've got my chair here for balance if I need to. Now, if this position is too difficult for you to do, just pop it a bit away from the other foot. So you don't have to go directly in front, just pop it a bit away. So whatever you feel comfortable in doing, okay? Even popping it just a bit away, we are reducing that base of support and really affecting our balance, challenging our balance. So in this position, I'm going to have my hands out to the side. So even this is quite difficult to do. You can hold on if you need to. And from here, we're going to be like an aeroplane and dip one of our wings down and then come back to standing. And then dip the other wing down and then come back to standing. Whoop. Catch your balance. That's it. And just alternating as you go. That's it. And then come back to balance. One more on this side. And one more on this side. And rest. So now we're going to change our feet position. So I'm going to put my other foot in front. So I've got my left foot in front of my right. My hands are out to the side. And I'm going to dip my wing down and then dip my other wing down. If you want to hold on, you just hold on if you need to. You can always hold on like so. And then just dip it down like so. All right. Excellent. That's it. Whew. It's even difficult just standing heel to toe, isn't it? All right. Practice, practice, practice. Last one and rest. So those moves, those balance moves require practice. They're not moves that we would normally do every day, but it does challenge. It challenges our mind, it challenges our muscles to keep us standing upright. So practicing balance is always a good idea to do every day, safely of course. Okay, our balance is required when we walk. So when we walk, we're always lifting one foot off the ground, okay? So also our balance, if you are somewhere and someone pushes, accidentally jumps in ahead of you or knocks you, at least we can balance on that one leg if we need to. All right, our last strength exercise is our running man balance. So I'll show you what this looks like. So I'm going to stand with my feet together and I'm just going to bend my knees and lean forward a bit. I have nice length in my spine and I'm just going to put my foot back and arm forward and then bring it in. So I'm just moving one leg at a time. I can hold on if I need to. That's it. So what this resembles is a running man. That's it. So I'm just moving one leg at a time. And that's it. My leg is extended, my arm's extended, and then I bring them both in. Extended, bring them in. Okay, now to challenge this move, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lift my foot up. That's it, lifting up. So I'm the standing leg, I've got my knee bent, okay, that's it. So in and out, in and out. Few more, that's it. And last one, and rest. Whew. So you can really feel those muscles on that standing leg working. I'm now going to do the other side. Okay. So I'm standing, oh, I've got to go here. I'm moving a bit too close to the camera. I'm standing on my right leg. So my knees are slightly bent and I'm slightly leaning forward. Okay, I can hold on to the chair for balance if I need to. I'm going to extend my leg out and my arm out as well, and then come in. That's it. So my foot is still touching the ground. Excellent. And my standing leg has a bent knee. So reaching out, pulling in. Reaching out, pulling in. Okay, so we look like a running man. That's it. Reach out, pull in. Reach out, pull in. Excellent. So now what we're going to do is lift that leg. Lift, out, lift, out, lift. That's it. You can hold on. You can try to lessen that grip on that chair and really affect the muscles of that standing leg and also your balance. That's it. Last one. And rest. Whew. And just give your legs a bit of a shake. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to do those exercises all again. We're going to do 2 sets. All right. So have a drink of water if you need. I think I need to have a drink. Okay. Or at any stage, if you needed some water, you can have some. Rest whenever you want to rest. Okay. All right. We're all good. So we'll start off with our hip extension. So we're going to do 15 on each leg. So I'm standing in front of my chair, holding on for balance, making sure my body's nice and tall. With my leg, I'm just going to pull it back and in. That's it. 2, we're going to do 15 on each side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, changing sides now. Standing nice and tall. With your leg, just bring it to the back and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Beautiful. We'll do our standing leg balance. So holding onto that chair, light pressure, standing on one leg. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed, you're not hunched over. Nice tall posture, equal pressure on the foot. And we'll just hold it for 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Lifting the other foot off the ground. Making sure you have equal pressure on the standing foot. Shoulders are relaxed. Core is nice and tight. And it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Grabbing your dumbbell, we're going to do our lateral leg raises, standing nice and tall. Putting a bit of resistance on the leg that you're going to lift, holding on and lifting it out to the side. Toe is pointing forward. This is 5. We're going to do 15, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Turning on the other side. Putting that resistance on that outer leg and lifting against it. Toe pointing forward. This is number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Beautiful. Popping that dumbbell down. We're going to do our standing, I call it a standing star balance. So I've got my right leg extended out to the side and my left arm extended, and I'm looking towards that arm. We'll just hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to change sides. I'm lifting my left foot off the ground, lifting my right arm, looking towards that right arm for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to do our clock reach. Standing on the side of your chair. And my standing leg I'm going to bend it each time I point my toe in front. So pointing to the front, sideways, and back. I've got to move my chair, I'm hitting the garage. Oops. Front, bending that knee, and back. We're going to do 5 each side. This is number 3. That's it. 4, sideways, and back. Last one on this side. Front, sideways, and back. Beautiful. I'm changing my chair. Standing nice and tall. Touching the toe forward, bending my standing leg, touching sideways, touching back. This is number 4. That's it. 2, that's it. This is number 3, touching forward, sideways, and back. 4, that's it. And back. Last one, forward, sideways, and back. Very good. All right, we're going to do our heel-toe aeroplane. So get in your position, standing heel to toe. Remember, if heel to toe is too difficult, just stand it out to the side like a tandem stance. Whatever you feel comfortable in doing. The chair is there if you need it for balance. Arms out to the side. You can keep on holding on, or if you feel confident, you can keep both arms up and just tipping your wing down and then tipping the other wing down. That's it. We'll just do 3 on each side. And this is the last one on this side. Whoop. And that side. Beautiful. Swapping your feet, putting your other foot in front. Standing nice and tall, arms out to the side. Tipping your wing. That's it. We'll do another 2. That's it. This is the last one on this side. And rest. Very good. Our last exercise is our running man. Okay, so I'm turning to the side. My knees are slightly bent and I'm leaning slightly forward. I can hold on to the chair if I want to. I'm going to extend my right arm out and left leg back and bring it in, touching the ground. We're going to touch the ground first and do this a few times.
I think we've got an intruder.
Oh,
somebody else just came on screen instead of you, a bloke looking at us.
Oh, who's that, Matt?
Did you just pop in, Stu?
Was it Stuart?
It's Stuart.
Oh, was it? I didn't recognise him.
Yeah.
Hey, Stu.
Hey, Matt. How you going?
You're good. I'll go back to you, Maria.
Okay.
I think it was when you said running man. I think I appeared at that point.
All right, so now we're going to lift our foot up. That's it. 2, do 5 of these, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Changing sides. So bending the knees slightly, leaning forward, extending the leg and arm, the same arm, same leg on the same side, and then bring it in. Beautiful. Just like that. And we're just touching our toe in and out for now. Touching the toe in and out. And now we're going to raise the foot. That's it. 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest. All right. So we'll finish off with some stretches. Okay, I'm going to do a hip flexor stretch first. I'm going to stand in a lunge stance. Okay, so my front knee is bent. And what I'm going to do is tilt. I'll turn on the side. Tilt my pelvis, the top of my pelvis back. Tuck my tailbone under in, and I can feel a stretch in the front of my thigh there. Just hold it there. And then swapping legs. Okay, and tucking that tailbone under. That's it. Standing nice and tall. And you feel a nice stretch at the front of that thigh. And then we're going to do a glute stretch. So sitting down on your chair, I'm just going to change this screen a bit. Sitting down on your chair. And if you can, popping your right ankle on your left knee. If you can't, you can just keep it on the ground. So if you can, we're sitting nice and tall. And now in this position, just very carefully leaning forward. Not too much, keeping the length of your spine until you feel a stretch in that bent, in the glute of the bent leg. And then releasing, other leg. I've got my left leg on my right knee and leaning forward. Oh, I feel this one is much tighter than my other leg. And release. We're just going to do a bit of a twist. So turning to one side and just holding it there. And then turning the other side, grabbing the back of the chair if you can, and hold it there. And then coming forward, stretching your leg out. The knee is straight, the hands are on my opposite thigh. I'm going to lean forward until I feel a stretch in those hamstrings, and then pulling my toes towards my face to get an extra stretch in my calf muscles. And just holding it there. And then the other leg, extending, make sure the knee is straight, hands are on the opposite knee, leaning forward, pulling those toes towards your face to get an extra stretch in your calf muscles. So I can feel it all in my hamstrings and my calf, the muscles all in the back of that leg. And sitting up, just standing up. We'll just finish off with some breathing. Okay, we're going to breathe in, bringing the arms up above your head and exhaling out. And again in, and then out. Last one in, and exhale out. Beautiful. All right. Well done, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed that. I'm sure all the glutes have woken up now. Very good. Have a drink of water if you need. I think I need one.